Because guys, we're making protein truffle balls, and I'm gonna show you how to make these right now. What's going on, guys? So today I've got an amazing protein recipe for you that has been a lifesaver on my contest prep. So guys, we're gonna go ahead and just jump right into it. Here's everything you're gonna need for this recipe. It's really simple to put together. You're gonna need fiber powder from Project 80. This is the Swiss chocolate flavor, which is what I would recommend. You're gonna need your favorite protein powder, going with Superhuman from Alpha Line here. We're going with the PB and Gains. And then also we're gonna need a little bit of Hershey's Special Edition, which is the red label cocoa, okay? We're gonna need a mixing bowl, and then you're gonna need a spoon. So first things first, guys, we're gonna take our serving of protein and we're gonna put it into our mixing bowl. Okay. Next, after you got your protein ready, you're gonna take 5 to 10 grams of the cocoa powder and put that into your bowl as well. After that, you can add things like Splenda, which we'll go ahead and sweeten this up a little bit and add a little bit of Splenda. And you can add a few other things to this too, other dry ingredients. You can add, let's see, sprinkles. You could add chocolate chips if you'd like. However, I'm trying to keep this macro friendly, so we are going to go with just the basics here. We're gonna go with 1 scoop of fiber powder from 80 Life, the Swiss chocolate. A little bit more. Running low on this stuff, guys. This stuff is precious around here. There we go. And then, guys, what we're also going to need is a very, very tiny amount of almond milk. So, how much exactly do you need? You need about 30 milliliters. And if you put too much, well, it ruins the recipe. Because, guys, we're making protein truffle balls, and I'm going to show you how to make these right now. So, first, you're going to get your dry ingredients and blend them together. Once you've got a good consistency and a good mix of all your dry ingredients, we're gonna slowly add 30 milliliters of almond milk to this bowl. So I'm just gonna drizzle it on. I'm gonna add in about 15 at first, and then I'm gonna start mixing that. So I'm just gonna start mixing, and what's gonna happen is the fiber is gonna start to bind up this almond milk and begin to make these little clumps. So you're gonna see this stuff is very, very clumpy. Okay? Get it clumpy, that's fine. If it's clumping, you'll be pumping. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and add the remainder of our almond milk. Like I said, guys, about 30 milliliters is all you need. I would honestly go a little less and add more if you need to, because I have overdone this recipe more than a few times and had to throw it away because, guys, all my meals right now have to taste delicious. I can't mess one up, man. I'd rather just recook it. So now you're gonna get this more thicker texture. Okay, and now don't start adding more water in or milk because you think it's not enough. Make it work with that 30 milliliters of almond butter or almond milk. What you're gonna do is you're gonna start to mush it together, okay? So you're gonna mush it into like a malleable dough. So as we mush, we get this clumpy, doughy concoction here. Okay, continue to mush and try to just push all that almond milk into that fiber powder, into that protein to get it to absorb. Okay, it should be malleable, but it should not be runny or like thick or pasty at all. It should be kind of clumpy. Okay, once you've got a good clumpy ball like this, your next step is to now knead it a bit, almost like bread. I'm gonna make sure that my hands are clean before I dig into that. Now, I've been making this recipe a lot, and what I will say is get a separate bowl, take a little bit of cocoa powder, sprinkle that in the bowl, take a little bit of Splenda. This is where we're gonna store our truffles. Now, we don't want them to stick, so this is simply to get them to not stick. So just go ahead and mix that in there. And this is where we're gonna store and coat the balls with a powdery coating here. Now we've got this like dough ball in here, right? Now we're gonna begin to form it. So we've got our clean hands. Make sure there's no residual water on your hands, or this could also ruin the recipe. And then we're gonna start just packing this down in our bowl. So it should be malleable. It should not be too pasty. It may stick to your hands a little bit, but that's fine. Okay, just pack it down. Now what you could use is you can use the bottom of a cup or something else. Something flat, which I may do. Okay, so next what we're gonna do is take a knife and you're gonna cut little pieces of this dough out. Now make sure your hands are clean once again, because now these balls, you're gonna put these balls in your hand and you're gonna begin to form your truffles. So start rolling and packing the balls together. And now there is still some of that almond milk in here, guys, so it's going to continue to bind. So even if there were some parts of it that look dry, don't worry. By the time you're done rolling these, they're going to have this nice coating to them. And it's going to be evenly consistent throughout. So you get your ball like that. Then you're going to go ahead and put it in your dry mix here, so it's not going to stick to the pan. You can also put these on parchment paper or whichever you choose. However, there's one completed. Okay, we're gonna do another one. So tear some more of your dough, get it in your hand, pack it together, and begin to roll. Just like baking cookies or something. However, there's no bake involved in this. Not for this recipe at least. You're just gonna roll. You can make them as big or as small as you like. So guys, that's what you get. You get these protein truffle balls. This has about 40 grams of protein and about 3 to 5 grams of carbs and 0 grams of fat per serving, as well as about 6 grams of fiber. So easy peasy recipe that gets you shredded and keeps your sweet tooth in check. For more, please hit subscribe, turn on that bell notification, comment if you enjoyed this video, and comment more than 5 words. And like this video and share it with someone who you think could use a protein recipe hack because their sweet tooth maybe is uncontrollable. All right, guys, I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.